Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. My name is Ronan and today we're just going to be taking a look at the best level 1 trader weapons to use in early wipe. So we're going to go through all the traders and we're going to pick exactly what I use most wipes in the early stages. So I am pretty early now at the moment. I'm just about to unlock the flea market and a lot of things open up after that, but I wanted to record this video. I'm going to start with Prapor. Basically, we're going to start with the weapon that I use the most from the early levels, and that is the SKS. The standard SKS is just unbelievable. And Prapor also sells the PS-GZH bullets, which are very good. Now, you do want to be tapping them to the face, you want to be getting headshots. Armor, you know, it can be absorbed by armor, especially level 3 and above, so just try and go for the face with this this type of ammo. You can upgrade then to the BP rounds, which are a lot more powerful and will pretty much rip through everything. So SKS PS bullets, really good starting off. I mean, if you can get used to that weapon and become accurate, I think it actually opens up bringing other weapons into your game style as well. The next thing I would use is, I don't use any of these anymore. I used to use the Mosin a lot, but I tend to just prefer the fire rate of the SKS. But if you're somebody that likes a sniper rifle, really dangerous rounds as well, the rounds you would be running are LPS GZH. They're the rounds that you use for the Mosin, and they're very, very powerful. They'll rip through most things. Level 5 helmets, the whole lot. I've killed Killa with one of these rounds through his helmet, so that'll tell you how dangerous these things are. So we got the Mosin and we've got the SKS. Honestly, I'm not running any of these anymore. Like, that trade is far too much, like 2 horse figurines. This is an okay one actually. I do like using the AKM a little bit later when you have to do the quest where you have to actually use an AKM. We'll upgrade this a little bit, put a sight on it, and yeah. So the reason why I wanted to talk about kind of through the traders is because the SKS actually gets an upgrade. And if you go into Jaeger and you unlock it Jaeger, I think you get the quest almost straight away now. You can unlock this one, and this is the OP-SKS. The big difference here is we've got a dovetail attachment on the side, and you can go ahead and put a sight on. This is actually a really, really good sight for the OP-SKS. If you're somebody that just likes a red dot, this is perfect. If you do want to turn it into a sniper rifle, you can go back to Prapor and you can grab one of these, and that'll turn it into a sniper rifle. I used to use these, but I find the reticle is just a little bit too thick in the middle. And I kept missing shots that I should have been getting. So you can change it from black to red. I usually always turn it to red. I think it just gives better visuals. And yeah, that's the upgrade to the SKS, so the OP-SKS. Let's go to Skier. I don't run anything off Skier level 1. Peacekeeper, actually I do. So this is a really, really good weapon early on, and the trade isn't too bad for it. It's 7 2607 knives, and yeah, you can stack up on these by literally doing scav runs, put the knife in your stash, and then trade it for an ump. And this gun, they wanted to kind of nerf because it's so overpowered, very little recoil, and the basic bullets do a hell of a lot of damage. So yeah, that's another one that I use early wipe. Another one actually that Peacekeeper has for your SKS, you can actually get yourself a 20 round magazine, and I would recommend this for the SKS 100%, because you can really rip through the bullets in an SKS. If you're coming up against a Chad with big armor, you're probably going to be sending, you know, 5 or 6 rounds and hopefully hitting through that armor, unless you're getting that headshot. But these are essential for the SKS. The MP5 is a pretty decent weapon. I'm probably going to use this trade. Actually, in fact, I will. And The MP5 again is another really solid low recoil weapon. If you are somebody that likes that style of play, personally I tend to go the opposite side, where I have big rounds and a weapon like an SA-58, something like that. So if you are somebody who likes running the smaller weapons, the SMGs, these two are really, really good. Then we will go into Mechanic. Mechanic actually has some really good trades here as well. The ump here again, that's a pretty decent trade. That's a little bit expensive. The MP7, I wouldn't usually run this early, but I know this is a very popular weapon. The PP is also a popular weapon that I never use. Shotgun I might use for a little bit of fun. This Glock here is really good for the PMC kills, headshots. Run factory with this weapon and get your headshots done that way. I mean, the AK-74N, that's a trade for just a 7.4 standard. So the big difference between this and this is this has got a dovetail attachment, so you can start loading up scopes here without changing the top. And that's going to be the end of the video, guys. If you like this type of content, I'll keep doing these, whatever you want to call them, tip videos or just my impressions of the game. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.